Good morning, everybody, for the recorded briefing, Monday, the 15th of August, day 3 of the competition. This briefing is valid at 08:40 hours local. It's just a short one, as the main briefing for the competition will be occurring at 10:30 today and will be published shortly after. Synoptic picture, low pressure in charge, and we do have a coal out to our west, which is making it very tricky to really work out what's going on. I'll give you two scenarios. We could either have 6,000-foot cloud base across a reasonable region of the country, or we can have major thunderstorms that destroy all the gliders. We need to be quite careful about which sort of option we get in the end, but it's very difficult with the data we've got. It does show the risk of showers today, but we don't exactly know where and how bad they will be. You can see on the chart there a number of trough lines passing through. There isn't one over us, as it says there, but there will be some sort of trough activity by sort of 2 to 3 o'clock this afternoon, sort of heading down the M4 corridor, seeing showers and items like that. Those of you that flew yesterday probably saw nearly one of the biggest days ever in UK history for gliding. There was a glider in the competition which flew 157 kph over 600 kilometers. That's an average speed of nearly 100 miles an hour, and in UK conditions we simply haven't really seen that. There were gliders at 10,000 feet yesterday from Lasham, so we've been going through some fairly unusual times. But back to today, we are in this low pressure system, and the winds, as you'll see on here, are starting to come from a different direction now. We're starting to pick up more westerly flow at 10 to 15 knots across the country. The satellite picture over the UK shows sort of clouds starting to burn back. We actually had fog over us first thing. There's some cloud in the west as well, but where we are, temperatures are starting to rise and the day should get going. Of course, the more heating we get on a day like today, the more likely we're going to get thunderstorms. So a good picture, but not so good in the west. The public forecast showing 25 degrees being the top temperature today and variable amounts of clouds. This doesn't show showers, but there is the risk of showers. We do have a yellow warning for thunderstorms as well. GFS predicts potentially up to 27 degrees at Lasham, and dew points sort of sat around 10 degrees. Currently at Lasham with a temperature of 18 and a dew point of 15. The fog is starting to clear, as you can see there, but very hazy at the moment, and the gliders are starting to assemble on the runway. Farnborough are currently reporting 5 knots from the south, 1002, no cloud detected, and in the TAF you can see there, Prob 30 between 1 and 4 of heavy rain showers, thunderstorms, small hail. It's a Prob 30, so it is a low chance, but needless to say it's in there, and there is a temporary as well for showers. So as much as the Met Office say there isn't shower activity, it does appear that there is other ideas. Just having a quick look at the latest model from Top Meteo. I'm not going to be showing you SkySight today, that's reserved for the competition brief. Looking on here, potential flight distance up towards Oxfordshire, back down towards the south and back into Lasham, around 200 kilometres today. And starting at around lunchtime, we should see shallow Q here at about sort of 3 to 3,500 feet. By 1 to 2 o'clock, starting to see blue shallow Q. I think it's more likely than Q or blue. We'll see sort of climbs up to 4.5 to 5,500 feet, maybe even 6,000 feet in isolated spots. And you'll see as we get to about 4 o'clock, shower activity will be coming in from the west, which will start to ruin the day, unfortunately. So we might have a stop around that time, and the competition gliders are all going to get very wet. So yes, peaking at 1,800 meters. Cloud distribution wise, we've got sort of mixed amounts of upper level clouds. There will be cumulus intermixed with it too. Once we start seeing reasonable amounts of cumulus, it will go to showers pretty quickly. The site forecast for today, let's bring that up now. Site forecast shows weak to moderate thermals. up to 6,000 feet just before it goes to showers. Where we do see shower activity, we will have potentially up to 22,000 foot clouds, which is a bit scary because that can start to trigger thunderstorms, as you can see on here. And that's with a top temperature of 27 degrees today. But yeah, you can see it's a day really of rolling the dice. This briefing may be completely wrong. I've physically just got this data in front of me that says that there is showers activity, and it's probably low to moderate showers, but it could be worse. So just be very, very wary of getting too confident with today, because yeah, we have been expecting shower activity and we do need the rain. Bear in mind also, the ground is rock solid. If water hits the ground, it's just going to flood. So we might see the runway get a bit wet and a bit flooded, and it just drains to the lowest point. So just don't be surprised if we do see some fairly exciting weather, especially over the next few days, and that's why there's a weather warning. As I say, the rest of the briefing will be at 10:30 with the competition team. The tephigram, if I'm honest, just shows that when you get 25 degrees, you'll get convection pretty much all the way to 10,000 feet. Not necessarily usable for us, but enough to start triggering showers. Airspace-wise, fairly quiet, just Little Rissington active, and we are active as well. Okay, so there is no winch launching at the moment. We are aerato only. We are operating 2-7 today, so towards this direction. With that in mind, the launch point will be just to the sort of halfway down the caravan line, and we'll be aeratoing 25 pounds to 1,500 feet from the north side grass. All circuits are to be right hand onto the north side grass. The competitors will end up landing towards the east later into the day, and the club operation will have to stop flying for a little bit whilst that happens. But yes, the comp are on the runway and will be ready to launch probably between 12:01 and 1:30 on their task, fingers crossed. But yes, it will be right hand circuits only for the club operation, and please stay on the north side grass, aerato only. Okay, I might see you on the next briefing at 10:30. Otherwise, enjoy the day. Bye for now.